Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live chat with you. It is 21st, 2024, and I want to open up a gift that we got from John today. And I also want to say I'm so sorry I went live too late in the afternoon. I have had such a busy morning. It's insane. And it has been also so hot today. So let me think, what did I do this morning? I had doctor's appointments this morning, and also my internet has been down. It's been down. So I had internet guys out here, and guess what? The entire line down. Like with this, it's not even like just my house. It's the entire line has been down for days, and no one said anything until I finally said something on the morning, like 2 in the morning on the 17th. I was like, what? How do you guys not know we've been down? I'm going to try to keep up with the chat so I don't have to do a regroup. Hey, Gail. Hey, Patty. So, I have been delayed today, so I apologize for getting online. I said I would get online every day. Matter of fact, John out there, he has colon cancer, and we are praying for him. And Jana, if I remember that right, has cancer. We're praying for her. But John's been texting me, and he was telling me to go pick up this gift that he sent to an Amazon locker for me. And see, an Amazon locker, you guys can do the same thing. I'll give you the name of if you know how to ship to a locker. I'll go pick up gifts if you want, like that. So the closest Amazon, well, you have to text me a code. So you have to text me anyway. If you want the Amazon locker name, then let me know. But hi, everybody. Hello. Hi, Nikki. Howdy, fellow groomer in St. Louis. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Everyone say St. Louis. 1, 2, 3. St. Louis. What's up, fellow groomer? Dawn, hey, good afternoon. I said good morning. Nikki, what's up? Paula, hey. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so I got to talk about something, but I don't want to get emotional. Hey, Doc. Everyone say 1, 2, 3, Pennsylvania. 1, 2, 3, Pennsylvania. What's up, Pennsylvania? I don't want to get emotional, but if I can't stay on, because if my doctor calls me, I need to pick up. Like, I think I feel fine, but I just got like in a heated debate. I didn't want to argue, but it was like, I was like, what is it that you need from me? When a doctor's office says, I can't tell you the results over the phone. What the? What? I don't know exactly who you are for sure. Are we not in a society right now that we have over the phone doctors visits? On FaceTime, to get your cell phone out and call that person, be like, hi, okay, show me your ID and show me your face, just like they do on other apps to make sure you're the right person. That is just ridiculous. So if my doctor calls me, you're going to see me go, see you later. And I don't even know that phone number by heart. I mean, like when the VA doctor calls you, it comes from any old number, don't it? Anyways, it's so important. I really need Patty in. I think. Patty, what state are you in? Doug says hello. 2 dogs in adventure. Hi. Patty in. Hi. 2 dogs. Hi. Everyone saying hello to Patty. Hi. Hi. What y'all doing today, huh? Okay, Patty. Everyone say 1, 2, 3. Orlando, Florida. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Orlando, Florida. Woo! I love how you guys can tell me where you're at, and I'm not going to remember it. So this is why we do it. Every live, we kind of call that out, or we try to. I'm a big fan of you, Dede. Thank you, Patty. I don't think I see you on all the lives, so I'm welcome here, and thank you for being out here. Thank you for letting me in your living room, and let's make sure we say hello to all the pups, the cats and dogs. Okay, ready? Why don't y'all tell me what you want me to say? What do your dogs love to hear? Like, come here. Here comes my dog. Here comes my dog. Come here, baby. Woo-hoo. An angel. Freaking angel. It's so freaking. Gosh, am I allowed? I can't do that, right? Woohoo! Come here, baby. Give me kisses. That's what I do with my dogs. What do you guys tell me? You guys gonna have to tell me what to do because meow. My top fans are your animals, and I really want to make sure you guys know I'm acknowledging that in 2024 when your dogs are watching. Like, who's that? That's Miss Dede. Woohoo! It's so stupid. You guys try it, man. Try it. I don't care if you're in the middle of a doctor's office or, at work. Woohoo! Woohoo! Come here. I am still grooming Dawn, but I love doing these little touch bases with you guys. It's my daily thing for you. I started a few days ago, right? Patty, thanks a lot. Make sure you guys hit the like button, that little thumb. You guys have to turn your equipment back or forth, and the thumb will be down right below, right above the chat, I think. This is your first live. Whoop, whoop. Always first time for everything. Hello, I want to tell you that I saved 2 dogs from severe matting in my neighborhood because of your videos. Oh, Jackie. Do me a favor, say that entire compliment in like your next door neighborhood, next door app. Just say, you guys should watch her. I saved our 2 dogs in our community because of this chick. Watch her, subscribe, and share. Woohoo, good for you, baby girl. Good for you. Thank you for watching and learning. If you learn anything, you can take it with you wherever you go, and then you can share it with people you love, and you can share it with your children if you ever have children, but I don't have children, so I gotta say, you can share it with anyone. You can share it with so many people when you have knowledge, which I hope I have done for you. Nikki says, my 16-year-old dog is 3/4 deaf, but if you say Isabel Cookie, she'll hear it. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready? Close your ears because I'm going to yell it because she's deaf. Or Mom, Nikki, make sure you turn your volume up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Isabel Cookie! Isabel! Isabel! This is too much. This is too much, girl. You keep kicking, girl. Keep your mommy happy. 2 Dog says, I have a cool van. This is too, you've never seen, this is raw. This is unedited raw. She has a cool van that she's grooming out of, yes, and it was renovated by my late David, and it's solar panel equipped, which means it's super efficient, super green. We should be doing green things every day, and quiet. It's super quiet. Okay, I want to say, everyone, please pray for all of us. Let's just pray for all of us, because I'm about to have to say, start praying for my butt. But we don't have any results yet. But something that was different from the mammogram than it ever has been, ever, never, was they want more views of my right breast. So what in the world does that mean? And why can't you tell me over the phone? Why? They said, because you might be a family member and not really the same person. Well, last I remember, I actually put down you could give all my family members information about all of my medical records. Is there any reason why you, because HIPAA is out there for a reason, but I can't wrap my mind around the understanding of why maybe you can help me understand why, if something was going on with you where you would not want, and I'm going to read your comments later, maybe a week from now, but I will read them later. Comment below. If you are, let's just say you have cancer and you don't want your family to know you have cancer. Is this true? So we have HIPAA to protect the information like that, about that, right? I'm like adjusting my glasses going, Miss Betty let me film everything about her cancer. Titania let me film everything about her cancer. When I said, can I film? She lifted up her shirt and said, yeah, film and look at everything that's happened to me. No bra, just raw. I was out there doing grooming all day. I mean, 15 dogs, literally. She's rescued a whole bunch. She worked as, this is Titania, my friend Titania, who passed away of breast cancer last year. And she said she had rescued so many dogs. So she used to be work in the medical field. Let me think. Not rehabilitation, but I'll think of it. But she had so many dogs, and half of them came from people that would go there and have to and die there and had no one to take their dogs. Oh God. Did I say I wasn't going to cry? So you work in a medical facility where everyone who goes there, most people go there for long-term care until they pass, or you go there, check your, oh my goodness, this is a story in itself. She went into this facility, and guess what? That was where she had her last job. It was the reason why she wanted to continue her life. And when I met her back, because she was dating a lady, she was married to a lady that wouldn't let her have her friends, like no other women friends. And then they got a divorce, and come to really find out, the other her ex-wife at this point was cheating the whole time. Literally, she went, actually, I think she even married the lady she was cheating with. It was devastating, and took, as far as I know, my side of the story, hearing my friend Titania, you know, her ex-wife took everything. So Titania was in her 50s, moving home with her mom, had nothing to show for it, all the years married, and rekindling her friendships. And that's why she came back into my life for a year and a half, which when I went to her funeral with you guys, which I aired because I wanted our military friends to be able to see her funeral, which she was cremated, by the way. I didn't know that was going to go down when we got there. It was a cremation, right? Which is, I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying it was a cremation. Do you not want people to know that you are, why is my doctor's office, or these doctors' offices, they're not even my doctors. That's where I went to get the mammogram. How many of y'all are getting mammograms already? If you guys have had histories of breast cancer in your family, I'm told you should get mammograms right away. If you're a woman, and a man even. Men can get breast cancer. So food for thought. It's not like the #1 cancer in men, but men have gotten breast cancer, okay? And I'm not saying all men should go get a mammogram. It's just look at your family history line. And my family history does have breast cancer in it. It's down the line a little bit, or up the line a little bit, because I'm the younger from my aunt. It's up the line a little bit, but if it would be, I don't know what I don't even want to talk about it. You know, sometimes when you think things into the universe, then you start to mold it into creation, if you believe that. If you can think about being this thing and you become that, then you can also think about other things and mold it into creation, right? And maybe sometimes when you think of things or talk about things or wish them or talk about them or spill it out, that's why maybe they say don't gossip, right? When you spill all these things out, talk too much and all that good stuff. I forgot my train of thought because people were texting me. When you spew all this stuff, like, you can get caught up on wishing the good, wishing the bad. But what I was going to say, I remember now. What if you're spewing all this stuff out and your angels that follow you around, you know, your spirit guides, they start to help you navigate this to happen, right? What if they're like, that's kind of what she wants, or what if that's all plays a role in things you can't see? Like, what if we could just flip the script on behind me? Like, you actually can see, like, a spirits back there. You know, they're all here chilling with us, just helping you, pushing you up, lifting you up, trying to help you get what you want and push you in the right direction where you should go and where you should be. What if you could just see them all behind me, that they're here to help, right? But what if, okay? Okay, thank you. Of course, she gets cookies now. Oh, sorry to hear that. Having to wait is worrisome. You are in my prayers. Your results are all clear. That's what I felt. You know, people will be like, yeah, I can't tell you that over the phone. Man, click. Just click. What? I'm not even gonna worry about you. Click. That's just stupid right there. All the time, every 6 months. Every 6 months she gets treats. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta, of course I'm gonna laugh about this, because if something were hard in the next 6 months, I better be laughing now, because I ain't gonna be laughing then, okay? So have fun as you go through life. Don't be like, why is she even laughing? This is some serious stuff. Yes, it is. But when we're dying, we're all dying right now, sitting here. Hello. Yahtzee, thanks for watching. Yahtzee, you had just gone through some of this. If you want to talk about it or allow me to say something about it, it has happened to me personally. Mammo shows something that need additional pictures or a sonogram or both. Does not necessarily mean cancer, but needs more information. Thank you. And they're like, I can't tell you that over the phone. And that's it. Is that how she sounded? Yeah, I can't tell you that over the phone. No, she didn't sound like my friend. She's like, no, can't tell you that over the phone. You're going to have to call your doctor. And so I'm sitting here like, my doctor doesn't talk to me. My VA doctor don't call me. Okay. Everyone around her calls me, and I've been seeing her for 20 years. So my VA doctor don't call me. Her staff will call me. And I'm sitting here thinking, why wouldn't my VA doctor say, hey, Dede, you better, if you're a doctor and you get to this part of my videos, which I don't think so, but if you watch this, if you're a doctor, man, you call them people. You pick up the phone and call. You are getting paid to call your clients. Call them and be like realistic. 20 years and that you can't even pick up the phone? Miss Dede, you're all clear, girl. Okay? Because I don't need to tell her. She knows my voice. 20 years, you better know my voice, girl. Dede, you don't need to come in for that. You don't need to do a release. There ain't nothing on it. Ain't nothing, like what? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Because and I'm going too far into this to make it a little bit funny, but I'm going to move on to something else here in a minute. But really, this whole thing is like, what? Who made these rules? And it made sense to that individual, but it doesn't make sense to us all. Like I said, everybody in my mama's daddy family, this and all, you know what I mean? Everybody in their mama, in my family, is able to get records of me. I don't care. Because someone needs to pick up where I left off. You need to be able to just walk in there. Listen, here's food. I'm going to tell you something, a secret right now. When my mom passed away, when David passed away, when all these people pass away, including, I learned with Betty too, that even just her friend, I can't do stuff, medically. She allowed me to go to appointments with her, which is why I knew so much. She let me record all her conversations on her phone with her doctors. I have all that as recording. She let me record that so I could analyze it, so I could share it back to her and her family. She let me listen to every bit of all that cancer talk for a reason. Don't think one day I'm not going to consolidate those answers for cancer people and people who might get cancer, which might be some of us or every one of us. I mean, the way we eat and live, and the way we don't take care of the environment, the way we don't exercise, the way we don't stay busy, the way we stay too busy, the way we everything we do can cause cancer. Everything. We can try to avoid it, but how many people really live a lifestyle to really, really avoid it? Are you drinking sodas? Every now and then, yep. You drinking sugars? Yep. You drinking this, you doing that, you doing this. What's in our protein shake compared to sugars? I don't know. Do you know what all that stuff is in a protein shake? Nope. Didn't think you did. Do you read the bottle and actually investigate what all those names and all that mean? Nope. Didn't think you did. What's in the food? Can we even see you making food for me? Have you ever seen a truck carrying chickens? Why haven't you? Food for thought. Do you even know? Do you even know where them chicken came from? And then the chicken industry going to come sue your ass because you're talking about it? Bull crap. Is that not? It's just a cycle of just madness, if you ask me. And I'm only talking about food. Let's go talk about, like, if I can't run for president, why can't I run for, because I can't raise $300,000 in a month? Man, I can't raise $300,000 for myself, let alone, why do you need to raise money to run for president? You do. You have to raise money. I was like, I'm going to run for president. Ty, look it up for me. Anybody want to navigate me? Look it up for me. Dede wants to run for president. What does she need to do? What? She needs to be married? I think that's gone away now. Need to be married? Does she need to have one child? Oh. Does she need to raise 100,000? No, 300,000. Oh, does she need to be governor first? Oh, what the? Who? Do we just live, right? We live forward every day. We just put one step forward every day. And sometimes we vote and sometimes we don't. And then we expect things to just fix itself. Oh, it's fixing itself right now with 106 degrees in second day of summer in June in Texas. And I know all y'all out there in Florida, Illinois, North Carolina, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, all my fans, all y'all feeling some heat severe, hotter than ever in the earlier and then lasting longer. There's something that has to be said about the way we live. And I don't know what's going to happen. I can't answer all that in one person, but we need to wake up. It's not normal. It's getting hotter and hotter. And I thought I could say I would be the hottest place down here in Texas, but for some reason, as I look around in the nation, some of y'all, California, I don't know what's happening over there. I feel really bad for people over there. I'm like, get out of there. If my house caught fire one time, I'll be gone. You know, like the forest fires, if your house almost catch fire or caught fire and you rebuild, like, whoa, like, get out of there. It's time to move. Haha, girlfriend gets treats every 6 minutes. You so cute, Nikki. You so cute. Yahtzee, I'm right on that ship right there. I'm waiting for my, it's Friday. Do you call anybody back on Friday? Like, I do, but do they? No. You have yes. Thank you, Nikki. Patty, I had cancer years ago. My doctor has the biopsy results for a week and didn't tell me. Instead, he referred me to another doctor who was a stranger, and he told me. That's a story to be told right there, Patty. I'm so sorry. And if you're sitting here with us talking 2 years later, you must have been in remission. Doug, support Dede. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, baby. 12 likes, 31 people. Come on, folks. Come on. Who can write out when on your guys' end? Because I'm live. I don't want to switch my phone up and do all that. I might lose you. Sorry, itchy nose. When you guys flip tell me how you hit the like button. If your phone is vertical or your phone is horizontal. Vertical, horizontal. Horizon. So if your phone is horizontal, how do you hit the like button? Do you have to turn it vertical first? Yeah, I can't help you right now. I'm trying to do it myself. I can't do it right now or I'm going to lose you. Hit that like button. 15 likes. So you guys figured it out. But can someone write it for me so I can imagine, so I can learn how to say it like properly? Had cancer and haven't eaten added sugar for 13 years. What? Wait, what? Huh? Grandma Shell. 13 years. You haven't had a donut? What? You haven't had a donut in 13 years? I too go through these phases. It'll be 15 years. I had something recently that I haven't had in 15 years. Like, it's not like you do it all the time, you know? So I was like, wow, I haven't had one of these in 15 years. And then I was like, wow, I haven't had one of those in 12 and 10, you know? Well, she said, I haven't eaten added sugar for 13 years. Does that include fruit juice, donuts, pancake? You haven't had pancakes? What are some basic sugars, you guys, that she's like, let's question her now because I can't, what? I don't even eat pancakes like that, but I'm just saying. Do you eat added sugars mean extra? Does it mean you don't even eat grapes? That has grapes and peaches, mangoes, popsicle, ice cream. I mean, what I'm gonna make. I forgot what we're here to do. No, I'm just kidding. It's right here. I'm gonna let you go in just a couple minutes. Maryland is hot. Let's say Maryland, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Maryland. Woo, Maryland. X out of chat to see the like button. See, the thing is I'm not even in a chat. It's just scrolling on my screen. So if I go X on my screen, see, it doesn't work. So you guys are in chat and you have to X out. Is it when your phone is horizontal or when it's vertical? Okay. And next time you know what? I don't watch YouTube lives. That's the thing is I don't know because haven't watched a live in like forever. So like button is under your logo, directly under the video while holding vertically on an Android. Thank you, Nikki. Very, very nice directions. I like it a lot. Vertical. You have to click the like button on vertical. Patty in Florida just figured it out. Hallelujah. Hello, Dede, she says. Horizontal. So horizontal, if you're in the chat, you're chatting. So you can hold the phone horizontal. I need to do that tonight or later on. Okay, everybody. Vertical. Yeah, oh, good Lord Jesus. Vertical. Yes. Oh, I love you guys. I love you. iPad horizontal. iPad's horizontal. Oh, where's the like button on the iPad? I should just get an iPad out, honestly. All right, John, you are something else. You got colon cancer, okay? And you are thinking about me. He sent this to a locker for me to pick up. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't know how to send something to a locker, it's actually quite easy. I don't know what happened with this package. We texted for a while, me and John. And dang it. Oh, wait, hold on. I have an idea. Let me see if I can see my text messages here on my computer. And if I can, I'm going to read you something he said. And I hope it's here. I hope I can read this because if this might make you cry. I'm going to read you something. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Okay. I've never met John face to face, and I'm pretty sure he said he's up in Wisconsin. Everyone say Wisconsin. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Wisconsin. I want to double check. He has placed an order or two at myfavoritegroomer.com, which you can do at any time to support what I do. That way you don't feel like you're just doing a donation. You can do donations, myfavoritegroomer.com/donate. But if you feel like, you know what, I don't really know or want to support what she does with her money, yep, Wisconsin. And I don't really want to support anyone, what they do with their money, right? They might go drinking, they might go dancing, they might go buy some shoes, they might do whatever they do. You could just donate cash to help them along their way for the content they create or deliver. Or you can just buy something. That's the cool part about me having a store is that don't, but just go buy something. Buy something. I have new stuff coming there daily. So from Wisconsin, let me ask, does anybody in Wisconsin, is there anybody, why do I talk like that? Is there anybody in Wisconsin? 12 people left. What happened to y'all? Y'all left? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, they didn't want to cry. That's what happened. They did not want to cry. That or I lost them to go back and forth and edit and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to read you something in a second. Okay. Everyone breathe. In. And now do a little stretch. Do a little stretch. Out. And back. Out. Back. Over. Okay. Stretch back out one more time. Is anybody stretching with me? Like, I know you're going to answer me in a second after you get done. The reason why is what I'm going to read you. You might cry. And those of you guys who just showed back up, stretch and breathe. Stretch and breathe. In and out. And hit the like button. Now I'm going to read you something John said to me. I'm going to read you a few things. Now, I've never met John, but I really wish I could go see him and groom his dog, him and his wife's dog, for free, and go see him before anything goes downhill. And I will read you a handful of things. I'm going to read some stuff that he said I could share, okay? He would check on me quite often. Yep, I'm feeding lunch and stretching with bowl and spoon, then phone in hand, Nikki. Yeah, baby. Awesome. I love it. Sometimes I wonder if I've got audience participation. Okay. Back June 8th-ish, I will if I see something I shouldn't say, I'll just not say it. I'm going to go back as far as June 8th, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Hi, Dede. I haven't heard from you in ages. Are you doing okay? I hope that you still consider me your friend. Thinking of you often. You remain in my prayers. John. Hello, John. Of course, you're so special to me. I'm doing good, better every day. How are you? He says, I'm fine. My wife and I just celebrated our 41st wedding anniversary. And I don't know why I keep looking back at you. Like I'm reading a book. Stretching, but nearly fell, so stop. I'm sitting down. Stretch while you're sitting. He says, I'm fine. My wife and I just celebrated our 41st wedding anniversary. What are you doing these days? Certainly miss your videos. I wish I could afford to have you come up to show us how to groom our teddy bear. We're getting ready to retire, and my wife is complaining about the $50 we spend every 6 weeks to get him groomed. Yes, I'm going to read some of these things because maybe you can relate. Groomers up here are few and far between. The groomer we have is getting on my nerves. Missed his June appointment. The one scheduled for May had to be moved because she had a dental issue. She was supposed to send me the changed date for June. If she did, I missed it. And he doesn't miss much. I'll miss not responding, and he doesn't intentionally make me feel bad, but I feel bad. But then I'm like, I'm so busy, and he'll be like, you'll see it. I'm gonna read some stuff. You'll see it. I don't mind it, but there's only so much one person can handle in a day. Not like with a person, but there's only so much I can do in one day. Missed his June appointment. The one scheduled for May had to be moved because she had a dental issue. She was supposed to send me the change date for June. If she did, I missed it. We are 10 minutes from her shop, and we're usually 10 minutes early, so we wait in front of her shop until his appointment. Instead of giving me a quick call, where are you? Buddy has an appointment today. She waits until the appointment should have ended to send me a text. His next appointment isn't until July 10th. Her message was, and I don't have any openings until then. She knows I'm available any day of the week, fully available during her business hours. I think she was just playing hardball. I find it hard to believe that she had no openings at all during a 30-day period. Does anybody else feel that way? If so, I would like to come groom your dog, and I would like donations so that I can. So no one has to pay anything. We all contribute so that I'll film when I get there. I'll film the trip. I'll film everything. And then when I get there, there'll be a small cost to pay for gas from Texas. And any donations would be appreciative. And then I'll get there as soon as I can, John. As I wipe some tears away because I'm overwhelmed that we cannot just get things right. And here I am. Today, 3 people texted me for a groom. I texted them right back to get them in. I literally will say, I'll come now. I'll come tomorrow. I'll come the next day. I'll come whenever. I'll come at 9 p.m. I'll come at 9 a.m. And I am different than most people. I don't have children, and I hardly have family functions. Look around. I have to manage animals, which is easier than managing people, obviously. But when it comes to people who I know, like the other day, you remember the Chihuahua that bites and all we do is a nail trim, anal glands? She broke her finger. The woman broke her finger, my friend and client. She felt she was doing something with she tapped her finger into the wall, and it crushed it. Think about that for a minute. She's going to go pick up a box. She tapped her finger in the wall, boom, and crushed her finger. It was her pointer finger bone in there. So as we get older, our bodies change. And what we could do, you won't do later. And you will find out in a hard situation like that. So since that happened, boom, she broke her finger. She was like, she couldn't get in. And she canceled an appointment and all that. As soon as she's like, hey, Dede, I got a cast on my finger. I can hold, she's not supposed to, but she's about to go out of town the next day. I went out there that day, the next morning. What I mean is just work it, man. These are clients. We want you forever. I want you forever. I want you as long as your dog is alive. And then the next, and then the next, and then the next, and the next. A lifelong relationship with my clients, So I said, I will be live today in about an hour. Hi, Lupe. She must not. You're not messaging in the text? What's wrong with you? Comment in the comments, Lupe. Hi, MP. Thankfully, my groomer is the owner, and she and 2 dogs grooms her own dogs. Thankfully, my groomer is the owner, and she's fabulous since I can't groom my dogs anymore. Wait, what? Thankfully, my groomer is the owner, And she is fabulous since I can't groom my dogs anymore. I totally lost myself on that. Oh gosh. I'm thinking you mean you groom your own dogs, but then I don't really know what owner of what is. I replied to John, I will be alive. I will be alive. That's exactly what I wrote. I'll be alive today in about an hour. I'm driving. I'll respond when I'm done grooming. Okay. And then I never did respond. He says, hi, just wondering what happened because I didn't hear back from you. That's why I said he ain't going to forget. If he saw a message, he ain't going to forget. Hope you're okay. That nothing happened to you. John, okay. About things not being normal. Couldn't join live chat on my TV. Oh, so she's texting me while we're talking. This is crazy. The life of Dede Croy. So days later or whatever, I said, I'm so sorry. I got drowned by other messages. I do. You'll text and then 100 will pile up. And then you'll text and 100 pile up. And then yours is down here. And I'll come back at 10 p.m. looking at 2 or 3 here and not get back down to the bottom. And I said, story of my life. Did you show up on my last live? So that he knew I'm live again. So then guess what I started doing? Going live every day. So the next day he showed up on the live. Hey. I said, remind me where you live. I'm excited that you guys got to celebrate your anniversary together. Why did I say that? Because my mom and dad can no longer do that. 40 years comes and goes so fast, and I'm so sorry that my reply is late. I get so behind on text messages. Sometimes you don't have any idea how many I get per day. I would love to come up there. Why don't we try to schedule a group class? That way, at least my trip is not all out of pocket for me, because a class could be 100, say 50 per person. And it depends on how many hours I'm spending with somebody. You can't learn to groom a dog overnight, but you can do self-study. But if we can schedule something and get that advertised in your area, then maybe it would be worth it for me to come up there and help him, right, and his family. I'm definitely super sorry that you have to go through that with the groomer. If you're only paying $50 a groom, it's much more expensive here in Texas, is what I told him. But you would want to use the investment for tools too. So you want to have the right tools and good tools so they last, so they don't cut your dog. Also, if you guys are about to retire and you're worried about that, if you were to drive to come to me for training, what would that even look like? Could you afford that gas and time? That might be a solution that you can use as well. Days later, hi Dede, thanks for your response. I realize that you're busy and I certainly don't ever want to become a pest. No one's a pest. They just have to hold their breath and wait till I write back, because my life is a maze. I went to the doctor yesterday, he said. I've been having severe issues with my GI system. Gastrointestinal, if you don't know what that means. That's like your gut. Gas and intestinal. After the exam, he looked me straight in the eye and said, I'm really afraid that you have colon cancer. I have an appointment with the surgeon on the 25th. We'll see where that takes us. We're in Wisconsin, so taking grooming lessons and purchasing the equipment would probably be best done at your location. Trying to put a group together up here to lower the per person cost of your services would be a lot of work. And I'm not even sure if we could pull it off. Obviously, we couldn't plan anything until after I see what's going on with me. I'll keep in touch. Regards, John. All I had to say was, oh my gosh, John, I'm so sorry. This hurts me. Dede, I thought for sure that I was on your live stream. I hate this phone. You are free to disclose what I'm going through. Darn, I thought he was still going to yell at the phone. Nope. He goes, you're free to disclose what I'm going through. I'm so sick today. Can't get out of bed. And I'm forever throwing up. Haven't eaten since last Thursday. I have no appetite. Know that my thoughts and prayers are with you on this anniversary. Which was the anniversary of David's death the other day. So then I said, you need food, even if your mind is telling your body no. Miss Betty got down to nearly 70 pounds because her body was telling her not to eat. But your mind should be, it's, when it's time to go, I guess it might be time to go. What does that look like for each one of us? I can't not explain it. You're going to go through it. But Betty, like so many people, but Betty had, whatever you want to put in there. Betty has a big family, big kids with grandkids, and they have kids. If Betty's body and mind could not overcome the radiation and chemo she went through to successfully live and fight cancer, then it can happen to the best of us. Because Betty beat the heck out of that sewing machine during 2020 and 21. We probably shipped, I should do the math, I can. It'll take me a while. We probably sent out easy 50,000 face masks. And Betty sewed and I shipped. That's exactly what that partnership was that year. And I didn't know that that was what we were signing up for when I asked her to make some dog upstand covers, because she made a beautiful one. Betty went through chemo and radiation side by side, which I feel like just saying that should like enlighten you to know that it's a lot. It's like you're not just doing chemo, you're doing chemo and radiation. And her, she's shorter than me, thinner than me, in shape, like doesn't overeat, tiny little bird. She's a bird. Pookie puppy. She a little bird. Ate like a bird too. I would just, man, she made this this like Spanish rice food. I was like, can I have the whole pot? Like, give me the whole pot. She made it 2 days in a row one year. She made some for me to take home. I mean, like, I loved it so much. I was like, give me the whole pot. Look at this puffy stuff. This is carbs. This is carbs. And this is weightlifting that turned loose from not keeping it up, and carbs. Carbs or drinks or milk. So I don't even drink milk no more. I cut milk out for a month already. So I'm getting off track, but I'm trying to give you an example of how hard it might be. And I see your donations, and thank you. Lift you up. I lift you up. I'm going to talk to you in a minute. Thank you for your donations. I want you to know it's going to be hard when your body's saying, I just want to sleep. I don't want to get up. I don't want to be here, but your mind wants to be here. Your mind wants to open your eyes. Your mind wants to see your family. Your mind wants to stick around. Your mind is going to worry about what's going to happen to your family. And if you're vomiting a lot, which Betty told me she did, and you're not eating, you're vomiting anyway. Okay, hold on. Betty got onto anti-nausea medicine. And she told me I could talk about this. We recorded together. She let me air it already. So anyone that has a problem with this conversation, I've already got permission. She already let me know that I could talk about this so I could share her story and maybe help others. And there's no other reason I would be sharing anything about Betty is just to help someone like you, John. So Betty got on Betty is gone. Betty passed away. I could just hear someone that's just a new person coming in like, why are you talking about this? Betty got on anti-nausea medicine to stop her from vomiting so much. So maybe that'll help. She also ended up loving medical marijuana of some kind. I know it was in the fridge. I know it was something you could eat. I know down here in Texas, in Vegas, in Colorado, I know that for sure that some of the, not the marijuana, but you can get medical marijuana in many places. Hawaii, Colorado, Texas, most states now. I don't know anything about Wisconsin, but I do know Delta 8, Delta 10, anything with a little bit of THC in it, all that stuff that is CBD. CBD didn't help me at all, did not help my mom. Did not help my mom with excruciating amount of pains. She tried every CBD on the market. It did not do squat. It didn't even touch the iceberg. So I'm not going to recommend a CBD because that's my experience with it, even with myself. My dad gave me a cream for my spinal cord, which I ended up getting a MRI for. My spinal cord problem right here, okay? There's a lot more to life than just everything that's on the surface. So I got this cream that they bought. It was over a $700 bottle of CBD cream. And if I rub it on, it don't do squat. And I felt so pained that my mom and dad spent so much money on. That's just the tip of the iceberg, that they spent so much money to try to alleviate my mom's pain in so many ways. Drops, rubs, 5 to 10 surgeries, blah, 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 all these things. Yeah, on TV you can't chat. That's unfortunate. You can watch the TV, but chat on your phone. Okay. So I just want to not drill this anymore, but please try to eat. Please try to eat. Maybe talk. He has to still talk to his doctor this week, this upcoming week, I think, which is too far. I think too big of a distance from when he went in and when he, you know what I mean? He's too much of a distance. That why can't they be like, stop vacationing. You don't get a day off either. Get on the phone and talk to somebody when they have cancer. Like, quit acting stupid, man. Get on the phone. Get them in. It doesn't take much to write a prescription while you're sitting in a pool. Like, call a prescription in for your client. Man, if I was a doctor, can I go back to school? Can I go back to school? You know, I would, geez. Anyways, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what I would do. Get him some anti-nausea medicine. He should be, right now, he should be one-on-one texting his doctor. Betty was texting her doctor. Pop, pop, pop. I need this, I need that, blah, blah, blah. These things are open, blah, blah, blah. Call it in, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff, all these medicines, blah, all these medicines. So once this is going, he didn't say you might have it. He said straight up, you have colon cancer, okay? So then, can I get your cell number, bro? You know, like, get you, and by the way, I don't know how far you want to take it, like I did with Betty. I have a friend of mine that if he had cancer, his name is, I'll just, hold on, I'll tell you later. He is a good friend of mine that knows so much about natural stuff, natural. And he said, Dede, your friend, this is Betty, your friend has cancer? Do this. He sent all this stuff. I took a bunch of screenshots, and I said, anything can help. So she was going to choose. So he said, you don't do chemo. Don't introduce that into your body. It kills everything. Do this, all these other things. And he gave me a bunch of his idea of why, right? And I sent it all to her, and I said, people are so judgmental, but you don't know it until you do it, and you can't knock it until you do. But cancer takes the organic and the non-organic people, okay? Cancer will take you down no matter what. It just depends on how fast it's going and how uncontrolling it is. And why do I say that? Is because I showed Betty the stuff that my friend sent, and I want to say other people in the house, like maybe it was her husband. I can't remember quite 100%. I'm pretty sure that he was like, we're not doing that. It was like, take these not weeds, but like weeds in the, weeds, not weed, but weeds. Like, take all this stuff and take it just right. And take this and drink that and do turmeric and do this and do frankincense and do all this stuff. But you had to do all these things. He's like, this is the cure for cancer. That's what he believes. And I can't say it'll work because I haven't seen anyone doing it. But I'm going to tell you right now, if something went down, I would lean into that before I did anything else. I would lean into all that stuff first. I think the earth has magical powers, and what we put into our bodies, including like sedation, which we always talk about. How can I say don't sedate, but hey, I want to go through 10 surgeries? No, I don't. That's not going to be the way I go. And if you asked me a year ago, did I want to fight for my life? My answer would be no. I'm ready to go. I have been fighting with the people on this earth. This earth is corrupt. This earth is corrupt. There's very little good in people left. You help so many people and then you just don't get that back. And I'm not saying I want it back. I'm just saying you guys, if you're here with me, this 26 people right here, maybe 2 of them don't like me and they're just watching for the views and the screenshots, but most of y'all out there right here, right now, can kind of probably relate because we are on the same page. But out of 300-something thousand followers, some of them do not relate. Some of them are not, they don't care. They're just I need this and I'm out. I want that and I'm out. And I recognize that in my clients today. Like, I changed some things and then a lot of people haven't come back because they don't like the real rate of a mobile groomer, or yeah, that's what it is. Now I'm coming to your house and the gas is really expensive, right? So then how can, right? That's a whole nother subject. But I can keep going. That's just how I feel. So I can't answer it right now if I'd fight, but I would not choose chemo first, nor would I choose radiation first. And I'm saying that now just in case I have to share a story so that you know where I'm at today. Today was a day that my doctor would not give me answers over the phone. I haven't talked to that doctor. Another doctor won't tell me nothing. I'm not going to let it get to me. I did for that moment. When I was trying to get answers, I cried a second, and I cried because I was like, this is what Betty felt like when someone was trying to explain to her there might be a problem. And that feeling, as soon as you get that phone call, that kind of weird phone call, it wasn't even a phone call to do that. It was a phone call to book more appointments. When you get that call, you will not know what it feels like until you get that call. We can fake it out if you want. Brrr. Hey, hi, Miss Dede. Hey Sheba, hey MP, hey girl, hey, this is so-and-so from wherever, I need to make an appointment, I need to make you two extra appointments, or I need to bring you back in, we need to get a scan of your, right, blah, 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 all this stuff. Well, I was just there like a few days ago. What do you mean you need extra? I was already there. Is this the same request for something else? No. This is a next request. We need more now. We need a second image of this and a third and fourth image of that, and maybe an ultrasound, blah, 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 right? And you get hit right there with the idea of, boom, what happened to my friends? How did that go? What did it feel like? How did it get? And some of y'all, Yahtzee, I know this is hitting you like home right now. What did this do? What did that do? Is this this? Is this that? Should I be worried? Should I not? Why aren't you picking up your phone? Pick up your phone! Doctor, pick up your phone. How dare you call and do some stuff like this and not pick up your phone? Can you tell me the results? Oh, I can't tell you that over the phone. You're going to have to call your main doctor. It's Friday and it's the VA. They are not going to pick up the phone calling me today. You got my results sitting there in front of you. Why? Who are you? You can't check my birthday and freaking, would you FaceTime me? Something. So I got to cover a lot of ground here. All right, I see you guys writing. I better catch up before he disappears. Two Dogs and a Van Adventure, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Woo! Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that talking and you guys helping with the like button and all that. I saw 2 donations. If I missed one, will someone please repeat it? Tough stuff, Doug. Absolutely. Does this bring tears to your eyes, Doug? I'm so sorry to hear about your cancer, John. I will be praying for you. Thank you, Two Dogs. My dad went through chemo and radiation together. It takes a toll on the body. Thank you. It sure does. Two Dog was a nurse. She's retired nurse and prior military. Cancer treatments can be double-edged swords. Yahtzee's a nurse, retired nurse. Thank you. Look at all these nurses in the house. Did you all know that about each other? Yahtzee's up there in New York, and Two Dogs is up there in wherever Two Dogs is, Minnesota. It snows a lot. Two Dogs says, my doctor calls me. Different VAs seem to have different rules. Yep. Well, it's like, shat up doc, about doc. Well, like, shat. If you won't tell me now, what means you're going to tell me something is wrong? So you might as well say that. Exactly. Yep, brings back a lot of memories, Dede. I'm sorry, Doug. You're crying too. I'm a retired nurse too. Miss Patty's a retired nurse. Y'all need to hang out. That's what I'm telling you. We need to have a meet up. Y'all better come out. Nurses only on Tuesday night. You know what I mean? Spirit Angel, hello, girl. Thank you for yesterday's donation. I still cannot put myself to understand why you care about me so much, and I appreciate you. I love you back. I also went through getting that call from the doctor's office regarding my mammogram results and had to go in for more tests. This happened to me 2 years in a row. Is that you're here now. And as far as I know, you didn't have cancer. So I would say, just because you get 2 calls doesn't mean you should worry. Sometimes they just want to make sure it's not something serious, which is good too, right? But that phone call, right? That phone call, if you haven't had it yet, you might have it later. It might not even be a mammogram. It could be something else. Get ready for that. You won't be able to be ready, but get ready. So I'm going to go back. So he says, I was in his thoughts on the 19th. Today's the 21st. We're talking about, this is June 19, 2024. It is now June 21st, 2024. I concluded on that day, which is a Wednesday, I believe. I told him, you need food. Even if your mind is telling your body no, Betty got down to nearly 70 pounds. Don't do that. I'm praying for you. I asked him, are you on chemo? Are you on radiation? You got to find something you can keep down. Here's some examples that I saw that Betty could keep down. Yogurt, pudding, weed. I'm saying weed, but someone's going to be like, that's not what she had, and I don't know what she had. She had some THC. I know it was in a gummy. I know it was in the refrigerator. And I know that she would take her time because she couldn't walk fast anymore and not get up and go do anything else but go to that fridge to get that piece of gummy. I know that. I saw that with my own two eyes. So I know that that helped a lot. She was also on a vomiting medicine. So you need to get that. A nausea medicine. And then check it out. The nausea medicine might need to be cut in half. You might not do well on half. You might not do well on a whole. You might not do well on a quarter. You're going to have to play with it like you would do your animals. Let me do half. Let me do a quarter. And by the way, I don't know if you can see the lights blinking, but me and you gaming, David's in the house. The lights just started flickering now. What happened at 20 minutes ago? I've been on the phone with you 56 minutes. What happened 56 minutes ago? The lights are blinking now. So if you're going to vomit, then try everything you're going to vomit anyway. You're going to vomit anyway, bro. You guys see the lights? Can you tell the lights are blinking? Maybe look at my reflection in my glasses and see if the light flickers when it blinks. Sit up. Don't just lay down. This is what I wrote to John. Kool-Aid. I told him, go get Kool-Aid. That's not food, but it's sugar. You know, when you are... He said he hasn't eaten since last Did you see that? Ooh. Ooh. David's in the house. Woo, woo, woo. Friday night, too. You know, that's his party night. Party night. Everyone raise the roof. Raise the roof. This is raising the roof. It's also a sit-up, push-up, okay? This is raise. Everyone raise the roof. Raise the roof. Okay, so John and I go back and forth about Delta 8 and 10. Okay. He does say nothing yet. I've got all sorts of testing to do yet. My first test came back clean, meaning there's no valid reason for my problems. My last colonoscopy showed that I had polyps removed that were formed in my colon as grape clusters, and the biopsy then stated they were precancerous. I purposely didn't go back for the recall colonoscopy as I should have. That's what makes my doctor believe that it's now cancer. I did a lot of research and I have all of the symptoms. I'm so glad that I made your live chat. So this was like the next day. The prayers from everyone have brought tears to my eyes. You better listen to this one. I tried half of a McDonald's muffin this morning. It's almost all up. You know what I mean, right? I called my daughter today to see if she could get me some THC. She's a good kid, but has some questionable friends. She won't do it because of my heart issues. I hurt from my fingertips to my toes today. I tried going to sleep at 4:30 last night and thrashed in agony until about 8 p.m. I think 8 p.m. It's either 4:30 to 8 anyway. Normally when I take my nighttime meds, I'm asleep within 15 minutes. He was up for 4 hours. Love you, Dede, and you'll always be in my life for as long as that is. Hugs, John. How come I can get so sad about someone I've never met? Because even though I haven't met you, I love you. You? Someone who has been writing me, talking to me, encouraging me, lifting me up. This is what it looks like when you get bad news and people love you, even if you don't talk every day. We still can love. P.S. My grandmother used to always call me Jonathan. So when I created my YouTube identity, that's why he was explaining his name. I'm not going to tell you what he said, but that was taken, so I had to add the A. So he had to add, I was like, Jonathan, why do you have all these numbers and stuff behind your name? He explained it. And I'm panicking at this point. I'm driving and panicking, listening to him cry. And I'm also crying. This was yesterday. And I feel for him. I'm in pain for him. And I want to help fix it as best as I know how. And I know I cannot mail him Delta 8 or 10 from me. So I'm like, is anybody near Wisconsin? Please drive by and drop off some Delta 8 or 10 gummies for him. Not CBD. Do not send me CBD. Like, no. And he said, don't ask for any favors. I told him, I will ask you guys for favors. I got some people across the planet. Let me ask for some favors. And then I haven't. And then what I also meant was I have a friend that will research stuff for me because I have too much little time. And maybe someone can check Wisconsin. Like, you cannot go down and buy a Delta 8 at the Delta 8 or 10 at the gummy store now. Like, you can't go, CBD store doesn't have that in Wisconsin. But Wisconsin is so close to all these other states. Like, is it just not a hop over to like Jersey or a hop over to, you know what I mean? Like, can someone do some research for John? I did let him know to have a living will done. I did let him know to put anyone in his will that he wanted to have anything or anything left behind. I told him if he could go get any, maybe I even said the life insurance thing or not, leave it for your family. If you can leave a life insurance plan that's even small enough to cover your coffin, your funeral. That scared the crap out of me. Hello? Hello? Don't scare me. Don't scare me. Don't scare me. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. I see what happened. Go. Go. Oh my goodness. Come here. Come on. Come on, Brownie. You want to go in there? Hey. No, the dogs didn't do anything. I don't know what happened, but it was big. Because the dogs, you could hear, they're so big that you would hear them jumping off the bed and stuff if they did something wild and crazy back there. But a big thing fell down and then it tipped over the water bowl and tipped over the doggy dish holder. It's really tall. Like the whole thing is like, it wasn't the dogs. And Brownie was freaked out. Like he was like, I'm out of here. He's like, I'm out of here. Stop, Nikki. No, but my mom visits me as a spirit. David still visits me a lot. And we just started talking about coffins, dude. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I could talk forever. But I did want to read you what he said. And I also will read a little bit more later. I could talk to you guys for 2 hours, I think. It's definitely David. Definitely David. Definitely David. I want to say one last thing he said to me today. Because he wanted me to pick up this package that I'm going to open up. And I hope it's okay to open up because I don't know what he sent me. But he's fighting this battle right now and he has time to go order something. And I don't want to take away or discard the light of other people, but Spirit Angel has also made a lot of effort in the past couple months to make me feel appreciated by sending me gifts and leaving things for me and donating. I can't thank you enough, Spirit Angel. Thank you so much. So the last thing John said to me today, because I didn't get back to him, I had so much going on, but I let him know. He's probably sleeping right now. I hope he is, because that's the hardest thing to do. You can lay there and not move. That's different than actually getting sleep. No, dude. Nikki, like, everyone just say hello to David. Say hi, David. He's here. Okay. He said, like, were you able to get the package and stuff like that? And I did not respond. Like, I'm really good about not responding anymore because I can only handle so much. I cannot handle a lot right now because I have a lot already. Y'all don't know all this is happening and I'm getting all, okay. So he says, you must be out of pocket right now. I was up at 7:30 last night. I sat in the living room and listened to my YouTube music all night and bawled my eyes out. I have so many regrets. But I guess that's what there's the flicker. But I guess that's what being human is about. Going up to try and catch some sleep. I hope you enjoy your little gift. So, John, thanks for being a wonderful person. Someone I've never met before, but has been such in touch with me as a human being, appreciative, understanding, kind, generous in love, not in money. Some people don't have money. Do you guys see the flickering? Or is it just me? I'm going to go like this. Oh, okay, let's see if it happens. Some people don't have a lot of money, and some people have a lot of it. And some people don't have the means to send anything. They just can pray. Some people have this, and some people have that. There's tons of ways to give. So we're going to open this together, and you can watch the lights flicker for no reason. Go back to the 1 hour. I've been with you guys an hour and 6 minutes. And all of a sudden, when we start talking about the coffin, yes, he does. And I would love for you to teach me how to do one, and I will add to it. You guys do yours, and then I'll start mine, and then I'll send mine because you showed me how to do it on YouTube, not YouTube, on the phone. Man, I would really like to be a part of his and anyone else's that I have to do, because I hold your shawl a lot, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I gotta go. Saki is scratching like she's like, I want out of here. You see the lights flickering good now, huh? You also see like my shipping area. It's crazy. I got too much going on. Oh, it's also lunchtime, dinner time. So he said, I said, gosh, I gotta read that part. Hold on, Saki. Oh, I can't see it. Hold on. I gotta read this to you so this makes sense to us all. Hold on. The light is here. Right there. Okay. Oh, gosh. I said to him, because of our history of my YouTube channel, I said to him, if you do go, because I told him, don't get yourself down. Nothing's happened yet, right? Don't go there yet. And then I said, I almost broke down talking about you with my friend. And when you said you would always be there, when someone says that to you, you just want to break because they're not doing well. And I said, if you do go, which you might not, what bug or live critter would you visit me as? Because everybody on my YouTube during David's death got visited. Okay, MP, Pookie Puppy, Honeybee, and many more. Many of you shared me, Chimmy. Everyone shared with me what they got visited as. And you know what he says? A while passes. He says, I've decided that I will come to you as a hummingbird. And I'm like, oh gosh, another bird, because yesterday 3 white birds passed over me. Okay, hummingbird, what color? I said. Green and red. So now you guys heard that, and I put that out there. So he sent me And that's why I told him he couldn't figure out how to send it. And I said, you know, you're not well right now. You're not doing good. Don't worry about a gift for me. I appreciate the thoughts. This is too much. I said, this is too much. No, don't worry about me. And so he sent me a solar hummingbird, green and red hummingbird wind chime. Isn't that awesome? Wow, today's live it went perfectly, didn't it? It just went perfectly. I didn't think I should tell you the whole story. I didn't think I should talk about it. And it kind of went there. And wow, like everything just seems to happen the way it should, you know? It just comes around just perfectly. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. This is, wow, look. Does it not make you just be emotional to be touched by stories that we can share, that I can share with you, of people that have been here? John has been here with us. John has been here with us writing and talking. He was there like during all that David videos. And for me, he's texting me all through the David stuff, you know, like all of it, just there, and I know one of you is out there doing the same thing. You feel a connection, you feel touched, you feel like you know me, you feel like you love me, you feel empty when you don't know where I'm at or what I'm doing. You feel like, where's she at? Is she okay? Like, I know there's more than just a handful of you doing that about me. And I can't thank you enough for being a part of my life, which is why I have decided to do this daily thing. Every day, not grooming, just me and you. Just me and you touching each other's life. Our spirits are touching, we're communicating. You have an outlet and I have an outlet, and we're here for each other. And if we meet in person, we meet in person. If we can see each other, we see each other. But knowing that we are here to support each other is it's just priceless. It's not going on a Christmas tree. But I gotta go clean up this mess in there. This has to go somewhere else. This is not, I could take one bird. I'm not taking it off. It's solar powered, baby. All right, let me roll this down and let's end it on a happy note. Now, sometimes we can get emotional because we might be getting an awakening that we might not be here for very long. But let me tell you, I know for a fact that David is with me everywhere, even though I'm disappointed that I cannot see him face to face and kiss his face, kiss his nose, and get a forehead kiss from him. Nor can I see my mom every day. Or even if I wouldn't have seen her every day, at least I know I could go over anytime and see her and give her a hug. Those things I am missing now forever. But I know that they have not left me. They're around me and they're here with me. I love you all so much. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I'm glad I caught up as we went. And now I see you guys saying that, yep, David, maybe. Do you have one of those unseen roommates? Yep, I do. David. My mom hardly ever came to my house because I had so many dogs here. So it's not usually going to be my mom coming up in my house, you know. And some big stuff fell over and the water bowl was flipped upside down. Huh? How would that happen? Oh, that's just crazy. Okay, hold on. Someone wrote something here. The roof. Nikki, you need to be on every live chat. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Oops, showing my age. Me too. Game night. David's in the house. I went through it also. Had extra pictures because of breast density. Okay, cool. Good to know, 2 dogs. If y'all going to have a nurse's night, then we got to plan a groomer's night. I know this. Okay, Nikki, why don't you text me? We should be friends. Not friends that talk every day. I really suck at that. And I'm sorry for anybody that I've let down on that kind of daily kind of thing. I suck at that. But when it's time to go do something and everything, I'm down. Oh, that is sad. It's because you are a compassionate person who is not afraid to experience your feelings. Patty, thank you. From Wisconsin, he could go to the Illinois. That's a legal state. Ooh, what the? How do you know this, Patty? Thank you for, because in Floridians, man, they be doing everything down there. What the what? Okay, I'm moving down. I'm sorry, I'm being silly. I'm totally listening. I joke. I don't care if you're joking when you're upset. I don't care. Or whatever. I don't care. You're welcome. I got your back. Thank you, Spirit Angel. Thank you. John needs a prayer shawl. Yes, he does. Please help me. Let me know how to make that. Teach me something so I can learn something I can carry for the rest of my life and make shawls till I die. See, Dede, I told you before, you have touched thousands in a positive way. Doug, you have. You are such an uplifter to me. Now you saw the lights flicker? She said, yep. Nikki said, yep. Find out what colors he wants. Unless it's my connection, I don't know. John, if you can write in the comments below, please write down what color shawl you would like. And if you could do 3 colors or less, like mine, I think was 2 colors. If I 2 or 3 colors, it looks beautiful. I saw it too. It's flickering. That's awesome. So sweet. Awesome. Beautiful. Woohoo. Now let's see how you hang that on a Christmas tree. The tree would fall over. Man, you can spread it out. You know, you guys are something else. I don't want it to die in the sun, but hey, I think of you often. Grandma Shell, love you. I look forward to the next one, and don't forget to take care of you. You too, Nikki. I'm on a take care of us as groomers mission. So if you want to go on a cruise with me, please text me. I want to do a groomers cruise. I'll be planning that soon. I need to get a permanent pet sitter in-house first. Take good care, Dede. It was wonderful to spend time with you. Goodbye, y'all. Okay. Love you. See you on the next live, which hopefully should be tomorrow. I have some really cool stuff happening. I'm going to show you. And like I said, there's some stuff behind the scenes that we're planning. And we did want to get together. So I need you to start thinking that mentality. Put some money back. So when I say we're going to meet, you have 2 or 3 months to save some money. You already have a stack going on. We are going to start doing a yearly meet and greet of some sort. And I want to see you. Okay. Plan for that, and God bless you. It's only going to be a day, but sometimes you don't even get to say goodbye. So I want to make sure you know you mean the world to me, and don't let this legacy die out any way, shape, or form. Make sure it continues on. I would love to be there for up-and-coming groomers and up-and-coming pet owners and owners like you who love their dogs and want to learn how to do things themselves. Thanks a lot for being here. Thank you, John, for my gift. No wonder you meant me to get this so fast and so quick, and your efforts in your condition. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Love you all so much. God, we ask you to come through us, be within us, take any cancer and mold it away, zip it away, burst it away, burn it away. We think hard that it goes away. And I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just want to scream because cancer is something that really upsets me. It lets me down. It has taken some close people and some close friends, and I don't want it to continue, but there's nothing that we can do about the way we live on earth and the things and the chemicals that surround us that causes things that like this. Hopefully we live our best life every day. Remind those people who are here that are with us to think that way, that we can live our best life now, not wait until we cannot get up out of bed, that we cannot hold down our food, that we cannot stand and go running, and we cannot get in a car and drive, that we just don't take life for granted. We need to really acknowledge that we have a short time on earth, and when it's comes to an end or close to an end or maybe the end, or we get warnings, sometimes it gives you a warning and we can get back up on our feet, and hopefully we learn better. But God, we need a lot of lessons and we have to learn from them, and some of us don't. And I hope that you help us not suffer. I hope you help John to not suffer. Please help him to hold down his food. Please help his doctor get him in quickly, get him some nauseating medicine. Please don't let him suffer, God. Let him be able to choose how he wants to move forward. And hopefully this is just something totally different and not even cancer. Maybe it's something just minor and it's not even cancer. Like maybe it's false. Lord Jesus, we ask you to play your hands in this, and we put John's life and love in your hands. We also ask you, I want to ask you to give him extra time with his wife and family. Lord Jesus, thank you for our lives on earth as we share it with our communities and the people around us in our community here on YouTube. I would not be here without these folks, and I could not be here without them. And I'm so grateful for everyone here. Amen. I love you all so much. I hope you know that. And if I haven't been able to show you how life can just turn and quickly change with the people around me in my own life and my fans, I hope that you know it at some point, because it is so fragile. It's so fragile. I love you. And John, text Dede some colors and we will get started. We need to get it started now. I wish and pray for your comfort, John. Thank you. Everyone, thank you. Haley, hello. I feel you. I feel you back. Take care of you too, everyone. God bless you. Praying for you, John. Praying for you, John. Love you guys so much. You guys are such an amazing community, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. Love you. Have a good night. P. Bustos, thank you. Love you. Those of you guys not chatting, love you. Bye. See you next time. And Saki's going to go get lunch. All right. Lastly, we can cry, but let's cry a little. Okay? I'm going to cry. I'm sad, but I'm going to lift up. When we get off here, reflect your life. Reflect those people you love. Make sure you have a will. Make sure you leave back some insurance. Know what might happen? A car accident, you could have left your family $1 million. Leave back something. Go find out how to do that. Leave back something. But let's not stay here. Let's not stay here. Crying, and let's not stay here. We can cry a little, but we got to get back up. And I got to get up tomorrow and be with you guys. So we cannot drag ourselves through the night. We need to get up. You can listen to your music and be happy and cry, but you need to get back up. For me, gaming saved me. Gaming can save you. Like gaming. I don't care what kind of game. Get on it. My dad loves blackjack. Get your butt on it. Your favorite movies, you better rewatch them. Your favorite food. Before you take chemo and radiation, which, by the way, you ain't going to want your favorite food anymore. You might want to do some, even if you're just vomiting, John or anyone else, you might want to go ahead and do some of your favorite things now. Titania wanted to go to Galveston, Florida, go back to Germany one more time with me. No, there were dreams that did not happen in her last year. She wanted German food, could not even catch up with her to get it for her. I said, I'll go pick it up now. I'm not there. I'll go pick it up now. I'm in the ER. I'll go get it now. I'll deliver it to the ER. I'm not really eating. I'm not really hungry. Do those things you want to do now and every day, because the day you can't have German food, the day I can't eat curry, my favorite food, curry, the day I can't have curry, I'm not going to be able to have it. I'm just going to be never able to have it again. And before you know it, that might lead to my death. And so what you love to do, live your day every day when you can, like you don't have another day. God bless you. God bless you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? So get up now. Take a cry if you need to. Reflect. And go do something you love doing with people you love doing it with. Love you. Good night. See you tomorrow.